Kenya is a country that is doing very well in IT industry, especially here in East Africa. We can say we are the leaders, though we have competitors like Rwanda. Though Rwanda, it's because it is attracting a lot of investors, especially if we talk of the big IT companies in the world like Microsoft. You will find that they have got some of projects that are doing very well here there in Rwanda. But also remember that Rwanda has got a small population, which you can compare it to like the Nairobi county. And also if you check, you realize that most of the manpower or professionals, they normally come here from Kenya. We have got a lot of Kenyans who are working in Rwanda, and also we have got like a branch of Mount Kenya University in Rwanda. So you realize that in terms of technology, we are still ahead. And even if we talk of Africa, we are competing with countries like Nigeria, we talk of South Africa and so forth. And also globally, you realize that products like Lipa na M-Pesa, they are products that are going globally. And if I can remember also very well, you realize that President Uhuru Kenyatta back 2020, there was a time, I don't know which holiday was that, he was talking about Roy Alela, who invented a smart glove, which is used by deaf people for communication. It's kind of interprets that kind of communications. So generally, I know that is a product that has never been invented, if I'm not wrong. It has never been invented anywhere in the world, and although it uses things like sensors. And in this video, I compiled a list of guys who have contributed a lot in this IT industry in Kenya. And you can keep the conversation going on hapo kwa comments if you are part of the guys who have done tremendous job. It's good to share with that. Weka link yako hapo tuweze kujua about you, weka channel yako, weka site yako and so forth. The same way I'm doing that, I'm trying to contribute using the CodeStar technology. But generally, let's start. We have got Sam Kishuru. I know most of you know this guy. Sam Kishuru is the founder of NILAB, and NILAB is an incubation center. It's something that you know very well. It has helped so many small businesses to start, and they are now out there contributing a lot or doing business. And you can appreciate this guy because of tremendous work of shaping the IT industry. I know they are the first guys we can say. I don't know much about if there is another guy whom I can refer to as some of the fathers of technology in Kenya. They have contributed a lot when it comes to coming up with the products and so forth. And sijui kama hiyo kofia yake yenye iko hapo kwa that image on the t-shirt, because I can see, if I'm not wrong, it's kind of for those guys who have subscribed with the kuhasol.com. Kuhasol is a site which it's a freelancing site. Yeah, I think it's a Kenyan thing. So I don't know whether he's the founder of that one or it's a company that was ever incubated in NILAB, something like that. And as you can see, akona President Uhuru Kenyatta hapo. I think there was a time the government wanted to pump some money there for the sake of incubation. As you know that BBI, though unajua politician venye wanakuanga wanasema they're going to have incubation centers all over the 48 counties in Kenya. And there was this other white guy whom I also met. He was one of the guest guys in a workshop that was taking place in KICC, sorry, back in 2019. I attended that workshop. It's all kind of an exhibition, something like that. And I took some students there. So I took my students there, wakasome a lot about this technology issue. And he was talking about augmented reality, things to do with something to do with drones and so forth, how you can program drones and so forth, and how they are being used in tech industry. But we also heard a lot of talks about artificial intelligence, sensors and so forth. It was helpful. I learned a lot, I can say. And yeah, Sam is a guy whom you can see the kind of interaction interacts with guys who can give you the access to resources and opportunities. We have got Augusto Liko. And Augusto Liko, I think he's the founder of, as far as I'm concerned, venye niliona, because I've never met him also. But I'm talking of the guys who now give me that moral na feel. Anyway, the IT industry is growing. So Augusto Augusta is founder of the Pesapol, and as you can see, Pesapol, it's a kind of payment method, and it integrates all these kind of payment systems that we have globally, even Lipa na M-Pesa and so forth. So it's a wallet thing that you can add your money there and be able to transact or be able to do business outside there. And I was talking about that image which was there. The other one which is down there, it's Mark Mongela, I think he's the CEO. I don't know whether he's the co-founder of the same company or what, something like that. But as you can, as far as I'm concerned, is that they are doing something which is very nice. Having a Kenyan product is a good thing. So as you can see, it's a guy who has been recognized African wise, like the whole Africa knows about this kind of product. Yeah. So we have got Danson Muchemi, something like that, if I'm not wrong. And Danson, he came up with the Jumbo Pay. And the Jumbo Pay, as you know, is a product that was used by, when you unamwona na Kidero hapo, I think they were signing that agreement of kuokota ushuru hapo Nairobi, collecting tax within the Nairobi County. So yeah, these are the products that he came up with, and yeah, you can see something that is doing very well. So unaona, instead of having companies from out there zikuje kufanya kazi, now we have got our own Kenyan thing. We have got Eric, who is here with the founder of Facebook, Mark, and this was, I think, is when Mark Zuckerberg, when he came here in Kenya, kwanza akakula samaki, I think. So basically I think that mahali yuko ana appreciate our meals here, Kenyan meals. So the guy you can see here with Eric, I think he's Eric Manz, Hasman, something like that. He's the founder of what we refer to as HiHub. HiHub is an innovation center that has created a community of developers and so forth, IT tech guys. Most of them, they come from this kind of area, HiHub, not area. So is the one that has given the opportunities to access to resources and opportunities for the IT guys to grow. So if you're within Nairobi, it's good to take your time at least once kuangalia what happens in HiHub. You get to know much about it and how you can get access to these kind of resources, and you'll grow like as many people have done before. So be the first, also be also some of part of the community of HiHub. I've never been part of it because nilikaa Nairobi kidogo maisha ikanishinda. Unajua Nairobi si mchezo, my friend. So yeah, that was Eric, and he has done a tremendous job. We've got a guy here in black tie, is Tony Ndungu. Tony Ndungu is the founder of Kitabu.Africa, I think, something like that. And that's a product that is very well known here in Kenya and global, I can say. There was a time, I think, they wanted to get some investment in European countries. Niliona video kama hiyo akienda kufanya some presentation and all that. And it's a product that is very well known in Africa. Here in Kenya inatumika sana in most institution colleges, not colleges, but primary and secondary, primary sana institutions. They have got the content, the platform, and so forth. So I think there was a time, I think, when Jubilee government wanted us to start the laptop thing, shule and so forth. They had to come up with a kind of an agreement with this kind of to make use of the Kitabu application. I don't know how it ended. I also happened to attend the interview for nione kama naweza pata job ya hizo laptops and so forth. Niliattend hapa JKUAT, but the product the contract was about walikuwa wananiambia it's 2 months. So nikipiga hesabu ya 2 months, hata kunilipa watanilipa pesa ngapi, na by then I was engaged in another institution I was working with. So huwezi tupa job yako juu ya 2 months job, and maybe they will never pay you. I know very well huwezi kulipa kitu kama more than 300,000. Maybe you can say maybe wanilipa either 70,000, na ukikata tax unapata maybe 150 something like that. So it was not a nice deal, if I can say. So yeah, as you can see, ni msee anatambulikana sana. Unajua in Kenya nimerealize most of the tech content is not very well recognized or on JD in Kenya. It's not that we don't do content which is a Kenyan thing, but we relate it to locally. But Anyway, unajua sasa wenye wamko campus and university, ukiingia kwa YouTube ni kuangalia comedy and so far. I'm not saying it's wrong, but sometimes you have to support and grow, because yeah, the way to grow, that is you support the content, una subscribe also, at least kama wenye ume subscribe to this channel, I appreciate a lot. So make sure you share to as many people as you can, and let's kind of check all these things. I'm talking to the guys who are in campus, because I'm in training colleges, and I know very well most of you mkienda kwa computer lab, you are more on kujua what is happening with the guys like kina Eric Omondi, Churchill Live and all that. So it's good at least tuanze kuangalia content yenye na tumake tuna grow. Make use of it very well. Wacha kuweka tu katorrent hapo una download series mzima. That will never help you. So that's why I normally keep on telling you that you realize that IT industry is not an industry that unasema ati wacha kwanza niende attachment ndio nipate knowledge. Hiyo knowledge unaweza ipata hapa kwa YouTube and that this kind of platform that we have. So yeah, that was Tony Dumo, and he's a guy you need to salute for the good job that he has done. At least amemap Kenya mahali. We have got another guy whom I respect so much. You know, I am one of the guys who like data science a lot, because something that which is changing the industry of IT. As far as I'm concerned, I always tell you that the field of software development is kind of inaendelea ikiisha, because nowadays you can get a platform where you can just drag and drop, and after at the end of the day you come up with a mobile app or website, something like that. So you don't need to have to kind of code all over. Due to that, you'll realize that the other level that we are going is that how you can make your application now kind of use the data science thing. So Chris Ora, I think he has worked with Safaricom, if I'm not wrong, and the last time I checked he was working with H&M, something like that, and he's a guy who is recognized even by Indians. Kuna Indians naonanga wako na YouTube channel, wengine wako shule, something like that. I love they normally invite him, and even guys here locally who have got YouTube channels and so forth, and even radio station, not radios, but media stations, something like that. They normally invite him to kind of talk much about technology. So he's a guy whom I respect a lot when it comes to data science, and he normally makes sure ana implement easy project, not theoretically, practically anafanya. There was a project alifanya about matatu, something like that. You can check kwa YouTube, you'll get all those things in there is a site called AI Kenya, which is something that is doing well. Just get there, subscribe, and support this kind of content that we normally build locally. So you realize that he's a guy who normally contributes a lot, and he has got I think he has got projects that are out there, tangible projects. Unaweza sema hii project imeundwa na contribute in that project. So you learn a lot how to use this machine learning algorithms, that things like linear regressions and so forth, the ones that I normally keep on talking about. So yeah, you need to recognize our guys. He's a guy whom you need to respect when it comes to the data science thing. And I always tell you that there is nothing like data science either degree, something like that. It's a course that wanga inakuwa ile tunasemanga it's a short course, something that you can do. I always tell you, maybe you can subscribe nikupe knowledge about it, how you cover it, tufanye project ya kwanza ya pili, how to deploy those kind of algorithms. You get to learn much about it. And still anatoka kwa background ya computer science, so which is something that most of you are doing in campus and so forth, or you have done, you're out there. You need to upgrade your skills so that you can get to that field and get to learn much about it. Now Roy Halela, yes, the guy who was recognized by President Uhuru Kenyatta, as I told you, this is the smart glove that I was talking about, and it's all about sensors. I always tell you, it's good to go out there, purchase this kind of sensors. Normally, if you can get the whole kit with almost like 5,000 Kenyan money, there is a company here in Thika, I don't know, I can't remember, nimesahau kidogo, sijui venye inaitwa. You can get to buy this kind of kit or maybe you can also check Jumia and so forth. You purchase, alafu unaanza kuinteract with it, you might come up with a product that is very 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 nice, at least inasaidia wa Kenya. So the guy has been recognized right now as we speak globally, because this is something that has changed the lives of many. Imebadilisha maisha ya watu wengi sana, and the community, and how we do these things. So that's why I'm telling you that Kenya, we have got minds that are brilliant, I can say. So yeah, that was Roy Halela, and I think he's sijui kama alimaliza ama kumaliza, but from Nairobi University. He did something to do with the microprocessor, something like that. I don't know, bado it's, unajua university wanga zina package these courses differently. I don't know whether alifanya kuspecialize na hiyo microprocessor or something like that, but I don't think whether there is a course called microprocessor. Is either a field that either you specialize on. Now we have got those two guys you have seen there. There is Michael and Ken. Michael and Ken, they were also recognized by President Uhuru Kenyatta, but they are not in the field of IT. They are in mechatronics. And as I always keep on telling you, that everything is changing now to try to integrate technology in whatever they do. Every field they are using technology. So mechatronics, zile enzi tulikuwa unasema unaenda campus sijui kusomea mechanical engineering, sijui electrical engineering, sijui what. Now everything that you do, it must have that kind of IT thing inside it. So these are all the sensors and so forth. Maybe in IT we don't cover that in details, huwezi kujua how to reprogram them, but yeah, and working with the embedded system and so forth, tunagusianga kidogo, but it's a field that you can grow in. So you can see some of the projects that have done very well. At least now you know about Tesla, which is Tesla cars, which are zilitengenezwa na huyu jamaa anaitangwa Elon Musk, guy who is doing very well. Tesla company is a company that is growing. Zile cars, hizo gari zinatumia stima instead of There are cars that you can say they have deployed technology in another level. And yeah, as you unaona sasa anang'ang'ana kwenda Mars is somewhere, the planet Mars is somewhere. Watu wanafikiria kwenda kufanya mining in Mars and Moon and so forth. So we need to up our game as Kenyans, and also to get the same level. So all this is by interacting, moving out of that comfort zone. Wacha ku rely on lecturers and so forth. Just get out there and kind of practice these projects and check whether you can get to know much about it. Create that network, and as I always tell you, just download your application. Kuna app inaitangwa Meetups, where you can download and get notified about different workshops that are taking place. You get to learn much about some of the meetups and so forth in an area that you feel like, if it's Python, if it's artificial intelligence, if it's web application, if it's you'll get all those kind of groups. And sio lazima attend physically, kuna zingine zinafanyangwa virtually, unaingia tu kwa zinafanya via Zoom and so forth. So you get to interact and get to know what is happening in Kenya, and get this kind of information. Alafu that's how you get the skills. Unajua venye vitu zinafanya. Wacha kungojea ati ukisema sijapata attachments and so forth. No, hata ukienda attachment, my friend, utapewa kazi ya kupanguza computer, and that will never ever make you grow in any way. So yeah, that is it. This was the robot yenye ilitumika kufanya weeding and so forth. That's why ndio naona those guys were recognized by President Uhuru Kenyatta. Maybe unasema it's not cannot be used in Kenya, but it's a project that I know most of the white people, they can invest in it, because wazungu, when it comes to agriculture, they don't do it manually like the same way we normally do it in Kenya. They can invest it. Alafu ukienda place kama Netherlands, utapata wanatumia this kind of robot to do the weeding pale kwa shamba. So that is it. I would like to ask you guys to support this channel. Subscribe. Again, check the website yetu ya codestar.co.ke. Kuna wase wengi mko pale enroll, but hakuna mtu choose like which course anataka kufanya. In case hata ni flash, I'll call you. I don't have any problem with that. So we communicate a lot longer to agree which is the best time yenye utaanza soma and all that. So subscribe, continue sharing the link to as many people as you can. At least kwa wale wasemko campus, ni rahisi sana kushare, kuonyesha best yako and learn 1 2 3. Have done so many videos. Unaweza check hapo USSD, lipa na M-Pesa, how to work with the geocoding and so forth. So ziangalie zote ziko hapo. so check them. At least make sure you subscribe and like the video, because the more una like, the more ina had that nini kwa YouTube algorithm. At least videos zinaenda, at least unapata zina make a lot of views. Now the more we are doing that, the more channel nayo ina grow. At least tunaiweka to a level that it can generate even income, na inaanza kujisimamia, inanunua cameras, tuna make studio, alafu we do quality stuff. So thank you guys, I appreciate a lot, and see you on the next video.